Bless up, my people. Here we are again with another live watch along. And Afghanistan, they are stringing us along. Yes, my people, I tell you, rough start to this series for us thus far. Afghanistan putting together a very competitive total. Let's bear in mind, West Indies, we have never chased anything there at that ground. Target is 182. Captain Brandon King is already back in the dugout. It's 12 for 1 after 2.4 overs. And you can imagine it doesn't get any easier. This is the power play. And Johnson Charles goes down, swings at this one, and gets it for 6. So Johnson Charles finally getting one there. So 6 runs there for Johnson Charles. And the score goes up to 18 for 1. Very good shot there by Johnson Charles. We definitely have to find a way to score in the power play because it's not going to get any easier. Outside of the power play, they will spread the field, and then obviously the spinners will continue to work. This one is down the leg side. Johnson Charles was looking to turn it away, and looks to be a wide there. So 20 for 1, yeah. Johnson Charles going up to 7. Evan Lewis 4. Brandon King being removed. Tell you, my people. I'm shocked that Charles is in the 11. Well, he wasn't in my playing 11 that I gave, but he's there now, and he has lost his opening. Well, he has lost. Brandon King has been removed, so Johnson Charles will have to try and do his thing. So let us see Johnson Charles what he will do. He has to find a way to score in the power play. That is something that I always say. When it comes on to Johnson Charles, he has to find a way to score in the power play. When he gets outside of the power play, he's not particularly strong at rotating the strike and picking the gaps and stuff like that. So, he has to get off to a good start in the power play. Brandon King there, after playing a very good shot to get a 4, was removed by Mujib, a very good delivery. So that is how things are going. West Indies chasing 182 to win. I tell you, that's a lot of runs. Very, very poor. In case you weren't watching, we were poor in the field. 3 catches going down in 8 deliveries. Talking about 3 easy catches, nothing hard, not hard at all. 3 easy catches going down, my viewers and subscribers. So we definitely need to tighten up on things like that, right? So that is something that we need to work on. And then the bowling was a bit so and so. Not gonna say Afghanistan did. Not gonna say they didn't bat properly, but the bowling was a little bit all over the place. You understand? We were a bit full at times, then short, wide. We definitely have to get it together. And as you know, Shamar Joseph is just returning from injury. We're looking at him. I think this is the first time he's playing competitive since September. If my memory serves me right, September of last year, I was in the CPL. So, he definitely tried, but this is just working on fitness and getting himself back together. I miss West Indies bowling. How did Shamar Joseph look? His pace was up. He looked fit, but you could see that he was the line and length wasn't there. That is what he will have to work on. Not gonna say it's because of his lack of cricket, but because we have seen him in T20s before where he's not as accurate as you would have liked. But his pace was up, his rhythm, he looked good. He another dot bar there. He looked good. Pace was up, rhythm looked good. Got through the gather phase, delivered proper well, follow through. Everything looked good. It's just that the line and the length was off sometimes and stuff. So yeah. How comes Johnson Charles at the team? Quite surprising. Well, he's in the squad, so I guess it's not as surprising because once you're in the squad, they can pick you into going 11. He's not effective outside the power play. Yeah, yeah, man. That is what I'm saying. He has to score runs in the power play, And that is why I've always said if Charles is in the team, anywhere, if he's not opening, it doesn't make any sense. You understand? I mean, if he bats at 3 and one of the openers get out early, then I understand. But he has to bat. He has to bat. It's just you know how T20 cricket goes. You know, you have guys that you give them a role at the top to go and smash and try to score runs. That is his game. The bowler goes in. Johnson Charles is Johnson Charles. Oh boy, almost nicked that one there. And that was a very good delivery there, my people. So it's 20 for 1. For those who are asking where I can watch it, it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube actually. It's the Afghanistan Cricket Board. Just go on YouTube and type in Afghanistan Cricket Board and you will find it. Let me know if you all can see me properly, my people, because I'm not using my regular camera setup. This is just the laptop camera, so I don't know if it's foggy or it's cloudy or whatever. Yeah, man, I think it was 3 catches dropped in 8 deliveries. Yeah, man, watch it on YouTube. Just type in Afghanistan Cricket Board on YouTube and you will see it. Seals really impressed me since he made his debut. Yeah, Seals looked good today. He looked good. He looked good. Yeah, man. Just and it's showing properly. Just go on YouTube and type in Afghanistan Cricket Board, and you will see it. Right. Well, I guess it depends on where you are if they will show it to you, but it's on YouTube. Can see. Okay, very good. Yeah, man, but that's what's happening, my people. So 20 for 1 after 3.4 overs, tough start, and we know how Afghanistan go to work. Oh, that is, oh man, probably going down. Johnson Charles looking to go across the leg side there and missed it totally. So 7 off 9 for Johnson Charles. Evan Lewis 4 from 10, and it's 20 for 1 as we look at the replay here again. Johnson Charles going after that one. Ball was moving down the leg side, hit him in between, you could say, both ties. So Johnson Charles there survive him. 20 for 1, my people. Yeah, man, just type in Afghanistan Cricket Board and you will see it. So here it goes now down the leg side again. Johnson Charles looks to tickle it, but it's going to be called a wide. Yes, my people. The plan was to try it. The plan was to do the entire game from this morning, but I woke up, watched the game from ball 1, but I wasn't able to come on and really start the live because I tell you, yesterday I was, as we look at this replay here, yesterday I was on the road for probably about 9 or 8 hours in total of driving away from the house and back to the house. So Johnson Charles waits on this one and guides it through the offside, but it's only going to be a single. All right, so someone say it need a VPN. I guess it depends on where you are at. Yeah, man, but 22 for 1, my viewers and subscribers. Moti, yes, I was just about to mention Moti and Carrier batting for a spot in the 16-man World Cup squad. Moti won the round 1. Well, I don't know if that's even the case. I think Moti, well, he hasn't been in the best of form recently, but I think once Moti is fit, man, and back to his best, Moti is miles ahead. You understand? Carrier is a good player. But, whatever they sent Moti to work on, looked as if he did some good work. And he looked good. He looks good with the ball, He looks good with the ball. Man, Moti. It's just that he had a few series that he struggled. I understand. He missed the New Zealand series. They sent him to do some work on his action and to get himself together. And he's looking good. So far. So, bowler. This one down the leg side, and Johnson Charles plays one down the leg side for 4. The fielder there trying to take that one, but this was that Johnson Charles there? Yeah, Johnson Charles helping that down the leg side. Off topic, what do you think about Carrick first game as United coach? Yeah, man, we're always happy to drop a little Manchester United conversation in there. So That's a 4 there. Johnson Charles swiveling on one down the leg side and helping it for 4. So the score moves up to 26 for 1, 4.1 overs in. Here he goes again now. Johnson Charles waits on him. One almighty heave from Johnson Charles. High, far, long. 6 runs. Johnson Charles there, right in his arc. And as we know, just clearing the front foot and slapping it for 6. So Johnson Charles doing his thing there. The score goes up to 32 for 1. All right, while we wait on the bowler to come again. But yeah, man. So Michael Carey coming in first game as the United coach here. No surprises because here what now? This is Carrick's 4th game as a United coach, Remember, he actually oversaw a couple of games before. Think he won 2 and drew 1, if I'm mistaken, and then he won this one. Yes, was it on Saturday? So that was good. And based on the formation that he played, I figured he would have, the team would have done well. As we see the bowler goes in again, Johnson Charles waits on him down, slower ball down the leg side, and it's called a wide. The score goes up to 33 now for 1. But yeah, man, as I was saying, and it's not rocket science. What he did, he put Bruno Fernandes in that free number 10 role, just playing behind the striker, always going to create. Then he had the 2 wingers back. He had Brian Mbomo and Amad Diallo back. So, that's a lot of pace on both wings. Patrick Dogo playing up on the wing. Not the first time we have seen that. Well, first time at Man United, but he has done it at previous club as the bowler goes in now and bows to Johnson Charles. Short wide, Johnson Charles goes over the offside, down to the boundary for 4. Johnson Charles is teeing off, my people. And the score trickles up now to, 37 for 1. So Johnson Charles firing away at the pacer. We know that he's not the strongest at facing spin, so the pacer is on now. So Johnson Charles is trying to make it up. But just to finish that point, as I was saying on United, not rocket science, game was going well. He didn't make a few mistakes that Amorim kept on doing in terms of changing up the back line when the guys were good. You understand? Also helped that Lisandro Martinez and Harry Maguire were fit, so that did pretty well. Short again, Johnson Charles slaps it through the offside, but there is cover, and it's only going to be 1. So yeah, it's a good start, and yeah, it's definitely a good start. We hope that we can continue. 16 or some more games to go. Hopefully we can give it a good go and get a Champions League spot. But yeah, man, that's my quick little talk on it. We have a lot of cricket supporters on this channel, but I tell people that I watch football probably even more than I watch cricket. It's just that when we started this channel, we start to focus on cricket, and obviously cricket is my first love and my passion. So that is where we take this channel. But yeah, man, I watch probably too much football. Oh my word! This is a leading edge from Evan Lewis. The fielder settles and takes it easily. Easy catch there, and Evan Lewis has been removed. The score goes now 38 for 1. Evan Lewis getting a sharp ball, looking to play that swivel hook shot that he likes to play, and he just managed to top edge it. The struggle is over. Evan Lewis goes for 4, having faced 11 balls. And that is it, my people. Evan Lewis is very strong when it comes on to playing that ball. And let me see if it's a top edge or it was just the bottom part of the bat there. But Evan Lewis has been removed, my viewers and subscribers. And 4 from 11. And the struggle ends right there. I use a VPN and it's working. All right, cool. Bless up, Nelson. Welcome up everyone live too. Yeah, man, bless up. I think there is competition for that number 4 batting position between Arthanes, Charles, Django, Hetty, Rutherford, even Graves. I would agree without Johnson Charles there. If they are going to find a way to use Johnson Charles, he has to bat. He has to open. Don't know how they're going to do it, knowing that they have Evan Lewis, Shea Hope, and Brandon King potentially to select from. But Johnson Charles cannot bat at number 4. No, sir. Also, Johnson Charles cannot bat at number 4. That is when more often than not the power play is over at that time when the number 4 batsman is coming out. You know, if you lose a couple quick wickets, then obviously the number 4 batsman might come in. But generally speaking, you know, sir, we can't have that at all. We cannot have that. As Amir Django comes to the wicket, it's the same thing. I'm a fan of even Andre Fletcher from long time. I'm a fan of Andre Fletcher, but I've always said if Fletcher is not opening or batting at an early number 3, when I say early number 3, meaning that we lose an opener early, it doesn't make any sense. And Fletcher is even better at finding gaps and playing certain shots. You know, huge fan of Andre Fletcher, but I've always said it for Andre Fletcher and Johnson Charles, you can't bat them. It's either you're going open with them or, you know, Fletcher has shown in the past that he can come in at number 3 and do some work. But I would like to see Johnson Charles, especially in Sri Lanka, India batting at number 4. This is not me hating on him. Oh, Johnson Charles stepping away from his leg stump, basically stood at square leg beside the umpire to play that one. That's how wide, that's how much room he gave himself, almost off the pitch, way behind across from the leg stump there, and just managing to get the bottom portion of the bat on it, and it goes down for 4. So Johnson Charles 27 from 15. A lot of us were saying that, you know, weren't sure if he was going to play. Well, he's there, and he's the one holding. He goes for the switch. Oh, my gosh. Johnson Charles give him wicket. Goodness gracious me. Johnson Charles give him wicket. I've seen this shot. Johnson Charles has been working on this shot for like 2 years now. Have seen him play it successfully, but even if this is just shaving the half stump, he's going to be given out. He went for the switch hit, went early and missed it totally. I don't know. This is probably going to have to be missing the stump. You understand? Once it's even brushing, the umpire gave him out. Well, so listening from Grenada, the land of spice. All right, big up to everybody from Grenada, all the Grenadians. Big up. So Johnson Charles going for the switch hit quite early, and don't know if he got his bat on it, because if he didn't make contact with that, he's definitely out, because once he switched his batting stance there, if it touched the pad, he was basically on. No, it didn't touch the bat. That would be crashing into middle and off stump, I would say, middle and off. So Johnson Charles doesn't seem as if there's no bat on it, so he will have to make his way back to the dugout. And unfortunately, Johnson Charles, who was set and looking to tee off, will have to make his way back. I mean, we haven't seen it on the thing as yet, but it looks as if it's in line, and that is hitting flush in the middle of off stump, right? So Johnson Charles there switching his stance. If he was in his regular stance, probably would have been able to work that off his leg stump, but seeing that he switched, it became his off stump and went crashing in the middle of off stump, and Johnson Charles is back in the dugout. So West Indies struggles continues, and it's 42 for 3. We're still inside the power play, so a very, very difficult start here for West Indies. Remember, the field is yet to be spread. That is even going to be more problematic for us there. So Johnson Charles going back to the dugout. Let's see who we're going to have. Might see a little bit of Hetmeyer right now. In the meantime, let me see if I can give you the Hetmeyer's out there. Let me see if I can give you the bowling, how our bowlers did. So bowling for us, Afghanistan made 181 for 3. 181 for 3. Bowling for us, my people. Let's just get into that real quick before Hetmeyer takes strike. Jaden Seals, he bowled 4 overs, 1 for 30. Matthew Ford, he got 1 for 51 from his 4. We also saw Kyrie Pierre doing some work, 4 overs for 42 runs. Shamar Joseph making his way back from injury, 4 overs, 40 runs. And Gudikish Moti, who was very good. He bowled 4 overs for 18 runs, going at 4.5. So, yes, Sammy, that's how it's going. Johnson Charles there going for the switch hit and getting out. Boy, I tell you. So Shimran Hitmaya's in now. First one is it's a defensive shot. Gets the ball into the offside, and there is no run. So Johnson Charles there actually going for the switch hit. He actually went too early, I would think, and was removed. Let Johnson Charles bat. Stop the negative commentary. You can mute me. You can mute me. You can mute me, you know. I will not be told how to analyze the game based on how I see it. You can mute me. It's very easy, right? That's it. That's the issue we have with some people. If what they perceive to be negative towards some players, they have no problem. But when it's the same analysis going towards other players, it's an issue. Don't know if you are new in about people over here will tell you, you can mute me, man. You can mute me. I am watching the game and I am calling it as how I see it. He went for the switch hit, went early, and was out. If you want to call that negative, just mute me. Very simple. 43 for 3, 5.4 overs in. Target of 182. Target of 182. You know, I have no problem with us having conversation and debate about how the game is going, but you know, if I am calling it as how I am seeing it and you're going to say it's negative commentary and I must stop, just mute it. Mute it, man. So 44 for 3, Hetmeyer's in. That one is swung off the legs there and going to be a single there, and the score goes up to 45 for 3. Hetmeyer gets off the strike. But White Charles went for the shot looking at our state at the stage. But Sammy, I even said it earlier that this is a shot that he has been working on. He has been working on it for about 2 years, and he has played it a couple of times and played it really, really well. You understand? People didn't have a problem with me saying that he has played that shot a couple of times and played it well. But me saying that he went into position too early for that shot, gave the bowler all the chance. But it was a risky shot based on where we are at now. You understand? Yeah, they can do what they want as you know how we do it over here. You know, we don't know these players, you know, so we don't take anything personally. We don't know the players. We see it as we see it and we call it as is. Sometimes my analysis is wrong. People will point it out and we have a discussion and we move on. But you know, we don't target players because we don't know players. We don't take anything personal. These are not our people that we know personally. We watch the game because we love the game and we call it how we see it. We don't take anything personally. Hetmeyer goes straight, and that's going to be a single. Remember, we're outside the power play now, so they can push some feelers back. It's been a while since we have seen Hetty in West Indies colors. You know, when he was named in the squad, quite a few people weren't too happy. Some were okay with it. So hopefully, as a senior man where T20 cricket is concerned these days, he can settle down and bat majority, if not the remainder of the overs. Not too sure how it's going to go in terms of the chase, but if he can stay there for a good bit, would be nice. Amir Django has shown that he has the ability to play spin well also. So let us see how well he will do as he works this one off his hip for a single. And the score goes up to 46 for 3. Right, 47 now for 3 in 6.2 overs. Now we have Rashid Khan, who, if my memory serves me right, has the most T20 wickets right now in world cricket. Yes, my people, Rashid Khan, the master leg spinner. Yeah, man, doing his thing. Has been playing the game for quite some time now. You know, very experienced, highly sought after. Hetmeyer, that one was right in line with the in line with the middle stump there. Hetmeyer brings out the forward defensive shot. Seems I don't like Charles. No problem. All the players that I analyze and have an issue with. Oh my goodness. Jesus Christ, Hetmeyer. There we go, my viewers and subscribers. Hetmeyer going down on one knee, looking to get this one over the leg side, and Rashid Khan has removed him again. Hetmeyer goes at a time where we really and truly needed him to settle down and bat. I was just saying that he needs to bat to the end or as close as possible. But I guess this is the Hetmeyer that we have now, right? He's a finisher, so putting him up there and expecting him to play normal and relax is probably asking for too much, right? So Hetmeyer goes. His long-awaited return to the West Indies T20 setup comes to an end. And now we have the debutant Samson, right? Samson, I had him in my playing 11. Let's see how he will go. Samson is a very positive cricketer, ball beater. You know, looking forward to him getting some runs. It seems you don't like Charles. Then I've said it before now. If y'all believe I don't like the players, just stop listening, man. I tell people that I make content on YouTube here now, but I don't necessarily go begging people and asking people to stick around, because to stick around even if they think I don't like this or like that. Whatever you think, I give my fair assessment and move on. You understand? I don't, you all must be new. Checking in from USB, it's a constructive criticism based on. Yeah, it's very simple. And I mean, some people might say that might not have the same opinion. That's just my opinion. That is why my comment section is always open. You understand? You give your opinion on the fact. You don't need to attack me. That is because I don't like I don't give my opinion. Why I give my? Oh, can I hate somebody that I don't know? I don't know them. Have you been watching Smith in the BBL? Yeah, man. He got a what was it, 100 and something 40 odd balls. I haven't watched all the games, but I've been keeping in tune with it. When you say things like this, people say you don't like players. Exactly. Mistumping there. Yeah. And I mean, when I give the players credit and give them the props that they do, these people that they don't say anything, they don't say it's because I like the players why I give credit. But I'm used to it. My own country people from Jamaica came after me when I said it was time to get Gale out of the team. When John Campbell initially, before the ban, wasn't doing anything, and I was saying that it was time for them to remove him. Even my own Jamaica people came at me and say, I don't like them and I bad man them. So even if my own people coming at me, I think I'm going to care what other people going. Anyway, some very good deliveries being bowled here. 47 for 4 now, my people. Samson is there along with Amir Django. So not a very good start here for us. Nabi, another experienced player, is in. He bowls to Amir Django. Amir Django plays it back towards the bowler. The bowler stops it, and there is no run. 47 for 4, 7.4 overs in. And we have to remember that a lot of these players, they're auditioning for a spot in the World Cup. Well, I don't know. Sammy probably already know the players that are in he wants, but I'm thinking there are a couple of slots that they will do. This Afghanistan team is very yeah, man. And especially for people who aren't in tune with what's going on of late. Afghanistan, they have some very good cricketers. As I said in a video, I think it was yesterday or the day before, they have some of the most sought after T20 players. Very, very good players they have, But so we just have to take care of our wickets, Samson. there gets off the strike. So his first run in international cricket. Congratulations to the youngster. You know, a lot of us sitting and watching the game and things like that. It was our dream to be a professional athlete, be it cricket or football or whatever. So whenever you see a youngster dream coming, you know, achieving his dream, when a youngster achieving his dream, it's always a nice thing to see. Right, Rashid Khan 692 wickets in 512 matches. So yeah, man, I think earlier I said that he had close to 700 or 700 wickets, you know, but 692, pretty good. DJ Bravo, 631, Sunil Narayan, 613. That one is wide outside the half stump. Samson looking to go at it, and that's going to be what? That ball there. Would love to see. All right, here comes Adil Rashid now goes in Samson. Oh, another dot ball there. Very, very tough. You can call this a baptism of fire, having to make your debut against this bowling lineup. Very good bowlers. We love to see Afghanistan get test status, expand the World Test Championship, and make more interesting. Would be nice. Would be nice, you know. Don't know about the depth of you know, the amount of players I would be able to find, but I can tell you they take their cricket serious, and they have been producing some serious cricketers, you know. So 50 for 4, my people, 50 for 4. Why Mayors can get a play in this team? I'm not sure. Not sure. 50 for 4. So Amir Django waits on him now. Adil Rashid goes in, bowls. Oh my goodness. And that's, oh man, Amir Django looking to sweep him down the leg side. I think that was, had to get bat on that one. Had to get bat on it, my people. Amir Django looking to sweep Adil Rashid. That was straight. So once he missed that, you know, there was no chance of him not being given out. Amir Django stepping across quite early, even before the bowler released. That was very straight. Looked to have been hit on the back foot also. So you can see that, boy. Wow, we have been ripped apart here, my people. 50 for 5 in 8.4 overs. 50 for 5 in 8.4 overs. So West Indies off to a tricky, I tell you, tough start. 50 for 5, 8.4 overs. Adil Rashid doing what he does best. And I will mind you that Adil Rashid left his franchise team to come and join up with the squad. Right, Adil Rashid leaving his franchise team to join up with the squad here, knowing that, you know, this is crucial to their World Cup preparations. And, you know, I have to say hats off to him for leaving and coming back to play the West Indies. You know, 50 for 5, Matthew Ford comes in. Will definitely want to show his all-round capabilities right now. Strike rate of 150, 14 matches, 84 runs in total, best of 29 not out. So Matthew Ford will be up against it right here. Adil Rashid, oh my goodness, 2 for 3, and it's just 1.4 overs in. So we have a couple more overs of him to deal with. Fast and flat and straight. And Matthew Ford kept his bat straight there. And that's another dot ball. When will the West Indies team come good? Well, I don't know. I don't know at all, Walter. I don't know. Adil Rashid goes in, and this one, Matthew Ford is playing off the back foot, right into the offside. In the circle it remains, and that's just another dot ball, my people. So 2 overs for Adil Rashid, 2 for 3. 50 overs for 5, 50 runs for 5 wickets, 9 overs in, right? So, so still have Matthew Moti to come, Shamar, Joseph, Pierre, and Seals. So the top order has been removed. Only one man into double figures, so got double figures. Johnson Charles getting 27, playing some really good shots before he was removed. The other batsmen not so good. Darren Sammy seemed to be well relaxed in the dugout there, smiling and thing, probably trying to work on a little plan here. Have to get some runs off the seamers when they come back on. So Samson, usually a positive player. He go short one there to him. He plays it in the offside, not a dot ball. So Matthew Ford is yet to score, having faced 2. Samson is on strike. He's on 2 from 6. So 50 for 5. Some very good bowling here by Afghanistan so far. Brandon King getting a very good ball there from Mujib. Then Evan Lewis getting out to a shot that we have seen him play that shot before. Johnson Charles also here, as we look on the replay, going for that switch. It hit Maya, looking to go against Rashid. Samson goes, slaps that one back past the bowler, down to the boundary for 4. So Samson finally gets his first boundary. That is it with Samson, my people. When he connects, he connects. When he connects, he connects. And that one was as straight as an arrow, right? Straight back past the bowler. Umpire had to take evasive action. And that went straight back past the umpire down to the boundary there for 4. And Samson gets his first boundary in international cricket. The score goes up to 54 for 5. Here comes the bowler again now to bowl to Samson. Samson waits on him. And this one is just played into offside for a single. Gets him off gets him off the strike. Very good way there to get off the strike after a 4. So Matthew Ford, the senior player, is now on strike. 55 for 5, 9.3 overs in. As we take a look at Samson here getting his cap from Shimran Hetmaya. Matthew Ford. Oh, what a ball. That one was right in line with the middle stump. Matthew Ford bringing out that defensive shot there and just played it back down the pitch. Oh, my word. Matthew Ford was looking to tee that one up, had to check it. And, oh, my God, it was a good ball there. So 55 for 5, my viewers and subscribers. If you are just tuning in, the target is 182. But the West Indies top order was basically blown away. Johnson Charles, the only one with anything of substance there. He got 27. Now we have Samson and Ford at the wicket. Matthew Ford waits on this one and is played into the offside. Not a run there. So another dot ball. Also something that we have been working on for years upon years, my viewers and subscribers. You know, when the boundaries aren't coming, can we find a way to rotate strike? When the boundaries aren't coming, can we find a way to rotate strike? Make sure that, you know, we are keeping the game, we keep the game moving. Here goes the bowler. Matthew Ford works this one into the leg side, looking for 2. They are going to take it on, and no one is actually there backing up the wicket. So very good call there, very good. So 2 runs there. So 57 for 5. It won't get any better for West Indies. Almost everyone in Afghan team can bowl spin. Yeah, man, it's tough, man. It's really tough. And from the beginning, I was saying that, you know, if we don't find a way to get off in the power play, it's even going to be more difficult. I mean, outside of the power play, generally speaking, we're good in the last 5 or so overs, but not against all teams because, you know, when the field is spread and teams have spinners coming in, it's not easy to deal with. It's not easy to deal with. Yeah, man, Richard, really, really poor right now. You know, a lot of these players haven't played together in a while. Some of them playing together for the first time. Can't necessarily use that as an excuse, you know, but some of these players, you can imagine the coach is just having a look at them. Obviously, the aim is to win all games, right, that you are playing, but I would imagine that the coach has a few things that he's looking for. Unfortunately, I don't see anything that he could necessarily be looking for so far. So we need 125 runs to win from 60 balls. We have 5 wickets in hand, mostly the bowlers to come. So as I said earlier, only Johnson Charles with anything of substance so far, 27. Samson is there on 7. King made 4, right? The other guys not really doing much. As we look at the replay here, the highlights so far, Evan Lewis, we have seen him play that shot before, that hook shot. Johnson Charles, after getting to a good start, getting out there, Shimran Itmaya comes in, looking to go for the big shot. What can we say? All he has been doing in the last few years is playing as a finisher, so you need to bat him at 6 or 7. All right, we cannot expect anything else. That is the sort of cricket that he's been playing. Come out and face 6 balls and that's it. That's the sort of cricket that he's playing these days. So can't really expect anything more. And Amir Jungle looking to sweep a straight one. Sammy coming off the field after the halfway stage. Apparently went to have a talk with them. Coming off and smiling. Don't know if he gave them a plan or what, but every time the camera pans to Sammy, he looks really unbothered. So probably not taking this one too serious at all. So Noor Ahmed is in. 23 matches, 18 wickets. Economy of 6.68. So seem to be another tough bowler that we will have to deal with here. 57 for 5, 125 to get from 60 balls. So very tough. And Samson, oh my goodness. Samson looking to take the umpire's head off. Oh my word, another 4 there from Samson. Goodness gracious me. Samson with a powerful hit there. Oh my word. That one, Samson went down on the front foot, slaps it hard. Umpire almost losing his head there. 61 for 5. Samson waits on him again now. Let's see, the bowler goes in. And Samson waits on it and was looking to play it late into the leg offside, but that's going to be another dot ball. So Samson goes up to 11, having faced 10 balls. So here he goes now, and Samson waits on him. He goes, plays this one through the offside. It's going to be another single. So the score will tick over to 62 for 5. $62 for 5. Matthew Ford still really yet to get going. 5 deliveries faced, 2 runs. So here he goes now in. Matthew Ford waits on him. He goes big towards the leg side, and that's going to be 4 runs there for Matthew Ford. Noor Ahmed will not be pleased with that delivery. That one was loose down the leg side. Matthew Ford went down and just turned it, slapped it, and that's 4 more there to the total. So as we see it again on the replay here, this one pitching in line with the leg stump. Matthew Ford just clearing that front foot, going down on one knee and hammering it for 4. So, yeah, 66 for 5. 66 for 5. Noor Ahmed goes in again now. Matthew Ford waits on him. He bowls. Matthew Ford goes out on the front foot for the forward defensive, runs off the face of the bat, and that's going to be another dot ball there. So 66 for 5 still, my people. Ford 6, Samson 12. All right, here goes the bowler again. Final delivery of this over. Short and wide, Matthew Ford goes after it, but this one goes through to be taken by the keeper. And the score is now 66 for 5 after 11 overs. So, batsmen seem as if they are going to go for it. They are not going to play it out. Go for it, trying to. Oh boy, Nora Med getting one over out the way, 9 runs. So that's what I'm talking about. You get four. You get 4 off the first ball. You get another 4, right? That's 8 and a single, 9. 9 runs from the over, but you still have some other deliveries that you didn't score from, right? So we definitely, that's how the dot balls add up, right? First one goes for 4, then the next one, I think it was a single and then a 4, right? And the dot balls will add up like that. Adil Rashid comes in. We'll be looking to break this partnership. He comes back in, 2 overs out of it already, 2 for 3. Oh, be careful. Samson going on the back foot there to that one. Adil Rashid bowls very straight. He can bowl the ball quickly also. So you want to be careful. You don't want to get trapped on that back foot at all. So 67 for 5. Adil Rashid looking to break this partnership, wanting to make sure that they don't go on to give them any trouble at all. So here comes Adil Rashid now to bowl to Matthew Ford. This one, probably down the leg side. Matthew Ford getting hit on the pad there, probably going down the leg side. Don't think they're going to review that one. Look to be going down the leg side. Oh, Adil Rashid calls for the review as Adil Rashid calls for the review there. A little bit late, but let's see. I think that one is missing the leg stump, but we shall see. So we're waiting here on this review. I think it's going to be the all clear here for Matthew Ford, but let's wait and see. This one pitching in line with the leg stump. Missing the leg stump there. So Matthew Ford stays. All right, so 67 for 5. It remains. All right, Adil Rashid goes in again now. Matthew Ford waits on him, and he plays this one off the back foot again. Goes down to long off for a single. They were thinking about a second, but they decide not to. All right. Rashid comes in again now, bowls to Samson. Ooh, got to be careful, Samson. He bowls that ball quickly. He bowls that ball real fast. You got to be careful playing on the back foot. You got to be careful playing on the back foot when you're playing Al Rashid. Oh, my goodness. Oh, it's poor Samson. You are definitely up against it, Samson. This here is talent, 68 for 5. Right. Samson still looking for the boundary. Adil Rashid goes in again now. And there he goes out on the front foot, playing it through the into the offside for another that ball there. So 68 for 5, 12 overs done, my people. And in case you're just joining us, the West Indies top order really and truly melting away. Only Johnson Charles standing up and getting a start. He got 27. The other guys weren't able to do much. Brandon King, after getting a boundary, got a beauty from Mujib, was removed. Evan Lewis going for the pull shot, usually very good at it, was removed for 4. As I said, Charles got 27 from 16, going for a reverse sweep, was removed. Django went for the sweep off a straight ball, was removed for 3. Hetmeyer looking for an almighty heave over the leg side, was removed. Matty Ford advances down the pitch. That's going to be another single. Hetmeyer remove, as I said. Now we have Samson and Ford at the wicket. So 69 for 5, 12.1 overs in. So that's how it's going right now, my viewers and subscribers. Really, really testing time here for the batters. All right, here goes Noor Ahmed in no balls. Samson winds up for the Samson winds up after that one and look to have came off the bottom edge there. And that's going to be another single. Score goes up to 70. So 70 for 5, 12.2 overs in. All right, here he goes now, short and wide. Matthew Ford makes contact, but just barely gets it to the field inside the circle and the offside there for another single. Score goes over to 71 for 5. Excuse me. All right. Well, I tell you, just the typical thing that we are used to know when it comes on to facing spin. 71 for 5. Samson waits. He's on 14, having faced 16 balls. Noor Ahmed goes in to bowl to Samson. Samson slaps this one straight down the ground. This time it is in the direction of long off. And that's going to be a single. Long off was off the boundary, not necessarily in mid-off position, just in between long off and mid-off, right? And just made sure that it's just a single. So it's now 72 for 5, 12.4 overs in. Matthew Ford waits on Noor Ahmed. So we need 110 from 44 balls. Matthew Ford waits on him. Down the leg side, he lifts it high, far. Is it long enough? 6 runs. Very good shot there by Matthew Ford. That one there was a bit too straight. Matthew Ford going down and getting it over the field there on the leg side. And that 6 runs. Matthew Ford going down on one knee for that one, helping it into the stands. And that's a very good shot there. Went about 5 or so rows back. So 78 for 5, 12.5 overs in. Matthew Ford goes up to 15. Samson is also on 15. And the score is, as I said, 78 for 5, 12.5 overs in. So Matthew Ford getting a nice little loosener there and was able to put it away. All right, here comes Noor Ahmed now, looking to make amends. Ford waits on him. He goes in short, wide. Ford slaps it into the offside, mix up here, and it's going to be a runner. Oh, the keeper misses it. And they go through for that single. That would have been very close. Adil Rashid, who is usually very good in the field, got that one. Looking to return it to the keeper. Wasn't as straight as they would have liked. Keeper missed it, and the batsman went home safely. So the score goes up to 79 for 5. In case you're just joining us, West Indies losing most of the guys in the top order. Without only Johnson Charles getting into double figures, getting 27. Other guys getting out, playing shots that were probably not necessary at the time. But one thing must be said, Afghanistan, they have been bowling really well. Also, this one is short from Rashid. It's played into the tucked into the leg side for another single. And the score goes over to 80 for 5. As we take a look at the last ball from the last over there, Samson looking at the ball instead of running the single. Not the best throw in the world. The keeper missed it, and he was safe. So he lives to fight another day. Samson winds up and goes straight. 6 runs. We have seen this type of batting before from Samson. Just winding up and quickly going through that ball. 6 runs back over the bowler's head. That's it with Samson, my people. Once he hits it, it stays hit. That one there, Samson just going on the front foot and winding up and going straight over the bowler there. And that's 6 runs off the bat of the debutant Samson. Samson showing all his strength. Yes, my people. Looks to be reading them out of the hand of Adil Rashid. Let us see how Rashid will respond with this one now. Samson waits on him now. Rashid goes in and bowl. And this one is respected. Forward defensive shot back to the bowler. And the score stays at 86 for 5. So Samson looking to bat to the end here. Would be in for a good finish. So here comes Rashid now, the 4th delivery of this over. Samson gets one and it tees up under it and slaps it. It's going, it's gone. 6 more. Samson. Teeing off, my people. Score goes up to 92 for 5. Yes, my people. Samson here, my people. Showing all his strength. Showing all his worth. That one there, weighing his back, getting down on one knee and slapping it. Adil Rashid can hardly believe that one. But that's the power of Samson. And the penultimate ball there of the over is played back to Rashid Khan. That one went back to the bowler there. As we look back at the 6, going on one knee, slapping it for 6. Final delivery of Rashid's spell. And this one is straight and they go for the single. Samson will retain the strike. Score goes up to 93 for 5. 14 overs in. Samson goes up to 28. So he is a top scorer so far. And we have Matthew Ford with him on 17. As we take a look at the West Indies coaching staff there, looking a bit worried. So Samson getting some runs there out of Rashid's over to Sarta. Not spoil his figures, but make sure it doesn't look as good as how it looked going into that final over there. All right, so now we have Samson still on strike. See Coach Sammy and his team there looking out. All right, 93 for 5 as we go into over number 15. Looking to finish strong here. The bowler goes in now. Samson winds up and slaps this one, but it's going to go to the man at long off. That's one thing when Samson is there. When Samson is there batting, got to make sure that you have a long off and a long on. He generally looks to hit the ball straight, right? That one was slapped very hard, and he was still able to get two there. So Matthew Ford pushing Samson, making sure that he gets two from that one. So here he goes now, waiting again. So the score is 95 for 5. The bowler goes in now. Samson is waiting. He looks at it and winds up and is nicked off. Samson is gone. He went for the almighty heave, and that one took the edge, and the keeper takes the catch. So Samson there was weighing his bat and looking to go for that one. The shot was there, you know. The shot was there. I mean, probably not as close to it as he would have liked. That's the only thing, though. He wasn't as close as he could have been to that one. And he took the edge. Samson goes for 30. But that was very good batting, knowing that he came in with a lot of pressure as a debutant, and he got 30 from 24. Not a bad way to make your debut there. As I said, he wasn't close enough to that one, and as a result of that, with the pace on it, it just took the edge, went through. The keeper took the catch, and I can imagine that Samson will be feeling a little bit of bittersweet because as a debutant there, 30 runs, not bad at all, but he was looking to probably go a little bit deeper. But shout out to the youngster. A lot of pressure. He took on Adil Rashid and showed that he can handle the pressure. So that wasn't too bad. Here comes Gudi Kishmoti, who's also known to be able to swing the bat. Let us see what he will do. First one goes, and he's playing this one down for a single there. Yeah, it's very rarely we get runs from him. Right now, I cannot recall when was the last time we really and truly got a good consistent run from him. Well, I should even say consistent run because he doesn't consistently play for us, you know. But you are correct though. You know, very rarely we get runs from him. So Matthew Ford, being the set batter now, will probably look to go at the bowling a bit more. So here comes the bowler now. Matthew Ford runs across and gets that one for 4. He stepped inside of his off stump and just flicked it a little bit there and got a 4 for it. So 100 is up. 100 for 6. $100 for 6. Matthew Ford there, leaving all 3 stumps exposed and just getting some bat on it. So he goes up to 21. 21 now from 16. So here comes the bowler once again now. Matthew Ford waits on him. He goes in. Matthew Ford goes for the big shot past the bowler, but we have the fielder at long on. Could almost say between long on and mid on. The fielder not all the way on the boundary. Probably looking to save the single and also looking to take the catch. But well, probably not looking to save a single. Probably trying to bait the batsman in going over his head, right? So 101 for 6, 14.5 overs in final delivery of this over here. Here goes the bowler now in. Moti waits. Moti looks to pull it into the leg side, and that's going to be a single. The fielder at square leg comes across, and that's going to be a single there. 102 for 6. 5 overs to go, my people. 5 overs to go. $80 from $30. I mean, if we had wickets in hand, we definitely could have tried to. Obviously, we're still going to try to go for it. But if we had wickets in hand, we probably would have been more confident looking to hunt it down. Right? So 102 for 6, Moti waits on it. And this one is wide down the leg side. And Mujib there with a wide ball. All right, here goes Mujib now, bowls to Moti. Moti goes straight, basically chipping it over the bowler's head there. And they're going to go back for, just a single. So it's 104 for 6. Come on, 4. They got to go for it. They got to go for it. Here goes Mujib now in. Ford slaps this one through the offside. It's going to be another single. $105 for 6. All right, here goes Mujib now. Moti waits on him. Moti goes for it in the air and down to the boundary for 4. That one was a very good shot. It was straight and Moti whacked it. So 4 runs there to off the bat of Gudikish. Moti looking to finish strong with the bat. He had a very good innings with the ball, so looking to do well with the bat. Think we should go for it. Have capable batting down to number 11. Yeah, man, it doesn't make any sense. We try to play it down. Go for it, yes. Probably not going to get it, but go for it, try and get it closer. 109 for 6, 15.4 overs in. Moti waits on him again now. Mujib goes in. Moti swings at this one, goes through, and the keeper whips the bail off. Whips the bails off there. That one barely going over the leg stump, my viewers and subscribers. Moti swinging for dear life. Barely missing the leg side, the leg stump. The keeper catching it and whipping the bails off real quick. But Moti was super grounded, and he is good to go. Here he waits again. Moti goes after this one, and it's going to go straight down to the fielder, who is in the long arm position. That's going to be another single. And Moti looking to steal a single after the keeper fumbles, but it's going to stay at 1. So 110 for 6, 4 overs to go. 4 overs to go, my viewers and subscribers. Welcome to John Rock. Camp with the dogs in camp. All right. Full toss. Oh, Gulbadin, first ball of his spell here, and that was a full toss. You got almost slower ball. It was a slower ball. Dying and Moti there. Moti being deceived by the slowness of the ball. Moti's eyes lit up when he saw that it was going in full, but right at the end, it dipped on him. Slower one there. Very good ball. He's not going to deceive Moti this time outside the half stump. Moti walks at it, but we have the fielder coming around, and they get 2 from that one. So the score goes up to 112 for 6. So Moti 10 from 9, and we have 40 still there, and 23 from 18. So here goes Gulbadin now. Matthew Ford waits on that short one and plays a delicate looking shot up and over the keeper's head. 4 runs. Gulbadin there. Second delivery going for and going to the boundary. So 116 for 4. That was short. And Matthew Ford up on his toes, basically off the ground and working that one high over the keeper's head. And that's going to be 4 runs there to him and the total. So Matthew Ford goes up to 20. Hold on. Was that Moti? Oh, that looks like that was probably Moti. 65 to get from 20. 117 for 6. 16.4 overs. Now we have Matthew Ford on strike, actually. So here comes the bowler. Here he goes now in to bowl, and the batsman waits on it. Matthew Ford advances wide outside the half stump. He gets back onto it, and they're going to look for the second, and they easily get the second. So Matthew Ford goes up to 25. Score ticks over to 119 for 6. Oh, that was a nice slower one going over the half stump there. Matthew Ford swinging at it and missing totally. So 3 overs to come, 119 for 6. All right. Noor is back in. So 119 for 6. We're going into over number 18 now. All right, Moti is on strike. Oh, that's a full toss. Full toss to Goodikish Moti, and that one is played for 6. So the Goodikish Moti, they are getting another 6, and that one was asking to be hit. Oh, that Morty goes again. High, long, far. 6 more. Oh my goodness. What a shot from Goodikish Morty. That one was all the way back. 131 for 6. Goodikish Morty there, teeing off, showing them that he can wheel that willow. Goodikish Morty looking at this one again, going down and just digging it out. Digging it out there. Oh, whipping shot there. As Samuel Badri describes it, almost like a golf shot. The batterman digging it and whipping it. And that's 6 more. So the score goes up to 131 for 6. Goodikish Moti finishing on a high. Don't know if they're going to find that ball. Oh my gosh. Good shot there from Moti, back to back. Moti is going for it, my people. Moti is going for it. Here he goes the bowler again now. In. Moti waits on him. And Moti backs away and slaps it in the offside. And it's going to be a single there. And a slide back way. So 132 for 6. Looks to be Matthew Ford there, barely strolling across. I am hoping that Matthew Ford hasn't given away his wicket like that. I'm hoping he hasn't given away his wicket like that. It looked as if he was over the line to me. Keeper looked sure, but based on what I saw, he was over. It looked a bit casual, but looked as if he got home to me though. All right, so 132 for 6. Oh, he just jammed his bat down. He made it, but you probably want to slide that bat instead of trying to jam it down. But very safe, very safe, very safe. Keeper was sure though. Ramadullah Gurbaz was sure, but not at all. Ford waits on him, and he goes high in the air, and this is going to be a catch here. And as we have seen, very clean in the field, Afghanistan, not dropping anything at all. So I don't know if that was his concentration that was broken with that little bit of thing there with the wicket keeper, but Matthew Ford going under that one, hitting it high in the sky, and the fielder still took that catch. Very good catch there. So Afghanistan showing us how to take catches, right? Floyd Reefer there in the batting in the dugout, not happy. Remember, he's the batting coach, so probably not too happy with that shot there. The batting coach Floyd Reefer. 132 for 7. Right, Matthew Ford gave it a go and obviously was looking to finish off strong, but has been removed. All right, now we have, looks to be Kai Repair. First delivery, Kai Repair plays it for a single there, and it's going to be an overthrow. Moti is going to give up the strike. All right, so Moti is back on strike as we look again at Matthew Ford's wicket. It was there for the taking. Just got a lot of height on it, not a lot of distance, and another very good catch taken there. Afghanistan doing pretty well, showing us how it's done in the field. Oh, Moti has been bowled. Moti has been bowled. Goodikish Moti there, looking to go for the almighty heave, and has been bowled, my people. Oh, my word. Goodikish Moti looking to finish strong and missed it totally and lost his off stump for that one there. So that one looks to be the Googs just going in towards Moti, and Moti missed it totally, hitting the peg there, the off stump peg, and he's back. So Moti gets 28 from 15. Not bad batting at all. Unfortunately for us, no work was done at the top of the order. We can get that total poor bowling let West Indies on. Yeah, we definitely, yeah, we it's out of reach, you know. Just looking to see how they can finish in terms of you know, how much they will get. Shamar Joseph, the ever animated, Fast bowler is now at the wicket. Let's see what he has in store. We know how Shamar Joseph goes to work. It's always some sort of excitement when he's there, you know. But Kyrie Pierre will start this one now. Start this penultimate over. It's 133 for 8. Here goes the bowler in now. Kyrie Pierre goes in, outside, inside out. Goes over the offside. And that's going to be 2 runs there. So score goes up to 135 for 8. As we take a look at Moti's wicket again, looks to be the Googs. Moti totally deceived by that one and was looking to go for it, but he was deceived and he's back in the dugout. But not a bad performance by Moti. Good with the ball and doing some work in the back end with the bat. As Kyrie Pierre waits on the bowler now. Kyrie Pierre gets a bottom edge on that one, and it goes straight to the keeper on the bounce, and that's another dot ball. We've had a lot of dot balls. Would be interesting to see how many dot balls we have had so far in this game. All right, here goes the bowler in now. Oh, Kyrie Pierre ducks into that one and has been smacked in the helmet. Look to have gotten hit in the back part of the helmet there. They'll definitely come and do the concussion pro. Oh, that looked to have been in the helmet. It was probably right in the tricep, hit him in the tricep area. Looked as if he ducked into it, but it was actually in the body, right into tricep, right along the shoulder region there. Gets a single. So Shamar Joseph is there, and we know Shamar Joseph loves to go for it. He likes to go for it, my people. Let us see if he will go for it from ball 1. Here goes the bowler now. Shamar Joseph backs away and slaps this one. Gonna take on, challenge the boundary. Fielder comes around though, slides and picks it up, and 2 runs. So Shamar Joseph getting 2 there. So 138 for 8. All right. 138 for 8, 18.4 overs in. All right, here goes the bowler in now. Again, Shamar Joseph is waiting. We know how Shamar Joseph goes to work in my people. Bowler goes in now. Shamar Joseph waits on him. Backs away, goes for the almighty heave. And that one looks to be a slower ball. Goes through to the keeper. And Shamar Joseph there just signaling that one was definitely a slower ball. All right, 138. Shamar Joseph gets one right in line. That was a good Yorker. Was that a no? Was that a no ball? Looks like the umpire is signaling no ball. Or maybe not. I guess the umpire says it's good. All right, so that's the end of that over there, my people. Most wickets in T20 since 2024. Noor Ahmed with 155, Hussein with 138, Rashid with 137, Mustafa Zohar Rahman 132, and Faruqi with 123. Right? Looks to be Akil Hussein there with the best economy of them all. No, Rashid actually. Rashid, yeah, man. Then Akil Hussein. Yeah. Yeah, man, we really struggle with that. Is either we're picking the man or just swinging for the fences. And Shamar Joseph goes for the swing again. Shamar Joseph was looking for two, slips at the end there. There wasn't two anyways. So 140 for 8, 5 deliveries to go. So 140 for 8, 19.1 overs. Kyrie Pierre is there. He's on 3 from 4. And here goes the bowler now. Kyrie Pierre goes for another swing. And that's another dot ball there that goes through. So it's just the formalities right now. This is going to be a huge win for Afghanistan to get the series going. $140 for 8, my people. Here he goes now. Kyrie Pierre is wrapped on the pad, and that's going to be given there. And that's another wicket there, my people, as Kyrie Pierre turns and walk. And the West Indies, they are definitely being worked over here by Afghanistan. So 140 for 9, 3 deliveries to go. Kyrie Pierre goes for 3. And we're going to have Jaden Seals coming in to see off the remainder of deliveries. That was plumber than a plumber fixing a pipe. Didn't even have to go for a review or anything. That was definitely straight. Definitely straight. Jaden Seals comes out now. So 140 for 9. Jaden Seals, who I think was pretty good with the ball today, comes out to face the 4th delivery of the final over. Here he is on strike now. All right, here he goes now, face the first delivery. And it's a nice looking shot, but I don't think he has all the connection. The fielder goes in for the catch, falls short there, and they are going to come back for 2. Came back for 2. So 142 for 9. 2 deliveries to go. So that one, as we take a look at the highlight there, or the replay of Kyrie Pierre's wicket. Here goes the bowler now in, bowls to Jaden Seals, who swings this one. And I am sure Shamar Joseph isn't going to go for the second. He needs the last delivery. Shamar Joseph wants to be on strike for the last one. And let us see if he will make connection or it's going to be a slower ball. So 143 for 9. 1 delivery to go. If you're just joining us, target 182. So Afghanistan securing a very impressive win in the first of 3 T20s here. So very good, very good. Afghanistan showing how good they are as a team. Here goes the bowler now in, and Shamar Joseph goes for the big shot and misses it totally. Ball goes into the keeper, and that's that. So that is it, my viewers and subscribers. A very good win there by Afghanistan. taking down West Indies. So just to recap real quick, Afghanistan 181 for 3. That was definitely too much runs there, right? From the beginning, you didn't necessarily back West Indies to get this against Afghanistan, right? So Afghanistan doing their thing, batting for them. Zadran getting 87 not out. We also saw Rasuli getting 84. Bowling for West Indies, Seals 1 for 30 from his 4. Ford 1 for 51 from 4. Carey Pierre 4 overs 42. Shamar Joseph 4 overs 40 runs. Gudikish Moti 4 overs 18 runs. So Moti bowling pretty well. Seals also doing some work there. Now in terms of our batting, the batting was very, very bad. Brandon King 4, Evan Lewis 4, Johnson Charles 27. Johnson Charles, the only batter in the top order there, getting some runs. We also saw Django going for 3, Hetmeyer 3, Samson on debut doing pretty well, getting 30. Matthew Ford 25, Goody Kishmoti 28. Carey Pierre 3, Joseph 4, not out, and Seals 3, not out. So that is how it went, my viewers and subscribers. A very good win there for Afghanistan. Rahman getting 3 for 36. Mujib Rahman getting 2 for 29. And Rashid Khan getting 2 also for 19. Ahmed getting 2 for 34. So very good win there for Afghanistan. But that is it, my people. Gonna leave it right here. Thanks to all those who were around for this live watch along. Big up on yourself. Stay safe. Bless up.